body parts, I'm gonna buy you a Tesla. Oh my god. That's amazing. Those are so expensive though. That's gonna cost you an arm and a leg. Okay, now wait. No, that's not what I meant! Alright, next one. Don't lose a loyal man because he's occasionally unfaithful. Fuck, man, it's like some guy like got caught cheating and he like quickly made this meme on his phone and he was like, it just popped up, this Jay-Z and Beyonce. Are we like Jay-Z and Beyonce right now? I guess we are, and they kind of stayed together, so next we're gonna watch a video, okay? A quick video. This is a little older, I remember seeing this like a year ago, but when I think about just like straight people cringe, this is all I think about. So it's a nice video of a couple, they're like singing to each other at a rave. The caption is, took my girl to her first rave yesterday and said, welcome to my world. And she replied, our world now, and I'll remember this night forever. There is no words to describe how much I don't like that. And listen, I know every relationship is different. They seem happy. Great. Good for them. But,
dude,
a rave has gotta be the least romantic place of all time, you know? Babe, I have to tell you something immediately. What? What do you gotta tell me? I just gotta say, you've been awesome. I'm having a great time with you, okay? Back at that Deadmau5 set, when I swallowed my tongue and puked it back up, you were there for me, okay? And when I tried to fight that guy, because his tank top was messing with my vibe, you pulled me away. Okay, what's your point? And when I pulled a muscle last night when I tried to suck my own dick. Stop. Okay, what do you want to tell me? I just want to say, welcome to my world. Well, I gotta be honest, I'm having a terrible time, okay? So I'm just gonna go home, all right? Did you just say our world now? What? No, yes. What the, no, I didn't say that. I'll remember this night forever. Whatever, man, I'm leaving, all right? What, are you choking on your tongue again? You can't suck your own dick. Okay, next one. Okay, so we got a guy, he's like surrounded by smoke and he's playing the cello, but instead of a cello, it's a woman. That's fucking weird, man. I mean, I guess it could be weirder. Cello's probably like the most normal instrument to be, I guess. Imagine if it was like he was like playing the drums instead. It was just like this weird fleshy like human drum set and he was just drumming like, why does he look so sad? He looks so sad. Just stop. Buddy, you don't have to do that. It's like there's a guy behind the camera, like with a gun, just forcing him to do that. Hey, play your girlfriend's back like a cello. Or maybe the girlfriend is forcing him to do that. Babe, please, can't we just go out for a dinner and a movie? How about that? Just once, dinner and a movie? Please, I can't keep doing this. Babe, you know you want to. I'm not, okay? I'm not doing it. Okay, fine. It was just a bad dream.
What's wrong? Did you have that dream again?
Has this ever happened to you? You're having a nice sleep and out of nowhere, you have a nightmare about playing your girlfriend like a goddamn string instrument and you wake up, uh-oh, she's a cello. It's happened to me more times than I can count, okay, and I can count pretty high. So that's why I wrote my #1 New York Times best-selling book, Help! My Bae's a Cello. If this has happened to you, buy my book and say chudbye to cello. Has this ever happened to you? You see some nonsense commercial about a pointless book and you still want to purchase it? Of course it has. It's happened to me more times than I can count, okay? And I can't count very high. So that's why I made the New York Times #1 best-selling VHS, Help! I bought a pointless book again. You'll learn tips and tricks from industry professionals on how to avoid buying books. VHS players sold separately. Also, if you can explain DVDs to me, please give me a call. Has this ever happened to you? You start writing a comedy sketch and you don't really know how to end it, so it just keeps going and getting more annoying and insane? Trust me, it's happened to me more times than I can count. And I can count the regular amount. That's why I made the New York Times #1 start writing a comedy sketch. It was just a bad dream.
Has this ever happened to you?
Okay, these next memes that we're gonna look at they're kind of like a crossover with like boomer humor, because I've only seen like old people post these. And I don't know what it is, but like anyone over the age of 50, any married couple over the age of 50 just seemingly hates each other for some reason. You know, it's like those Rodney Dangerfield jokes when he would just talk about how much he hates his wife.
Hey, my wife can't do nothing right. She can't cook, the worst cook in the world. Gave my kid alphabet soup. He spelled out help.
You know, or the classic Henny Youngman joke.
Now you take my wife, please.
And don't get me wrong, I love Rodney Dangerfield. He's hilarious, and that Henny Youngman joke is probably one of the best one-liner jokes ever written. But that was also like 40 years ago or 50 years ago or some shit, so let's move on maybe, I don't know. But let's take a look at some, just because they're so fascinating to me. This one says, "Sir, please understand, to buy an antidepressant pill, you need a proper prescription. Simply showing your marriage certificate and wife's picture is not enough." "Where's your husband?" "In the garden. I didn't see him. You need to dig a little." Killed and buried him. "A stock market crash is worse than a divorce. You lose half of your money and your wife is still around. I won't talk to him, so he knows I'm mad. Nice. She hasn't bothered me all day. When my wife makes me angry, I look at her through a fork and I pretend she's in jail. It heals me spiritually." You all heard a knife and fork. Well, get ready for wife and fork. You know what I mean though? Like, these memes are so weird. Like, if you're making those, dude, if you make these memes and you're being serious about it, just get a divorce. If you're holding up silverware in front of your face to make it look like your wife is in prison, hey man, just call it quits. Call it quits in the whole relationship, all right? Put a fork in it, if you will. It's done. Also, in this photo, it looks like the mom is like taking care of the two kids by herself. And he's the one pissed at her? This stupid wife of mine. Always feeding the kids, changing the kids' diapers. She never changes my diapers. Bitch. Can you help me with the kids for once? Please, I just need your help. Just once, okay? Please. You got some nerve talking to me like that. Yeah, visiting hours are over. Yeah, lock her up and throw away the keys, boys. She's in the clinker. Okay, I've had enough. We're leaving. Guards! Jailbreak! And I've only ever seen like older straight people post these because, you know, they come from a generation of, you know, not like communicating, you know, not really talking about things, just kind of like pushing everything down. And then there's all these marital issues that they didn't want to confront head on. And now it's too late to even like get a divorce. What are they gonna do? Like start dating again? No, they're 78. So they just kind of joke about it and they hate each other until they die. But, or their wife really is just some dumb bitch who can't cook. Who knows, dude? Don't get me wrong, cringy couples come in all shapes and sexualities, but I think the reason straight people post these cringy things more frequently is because, like, straight people never had to, like, fight to be allowed to date the person they love, you know? Like, gay marriage was legalized in the US only 5 years ago, so I feel like a gay person doesn't really take it for granted as much, you know? Straight people have been allowed to do, like, whatever they want forever, so there's nobody to, like, keep them in check, you know? Perfect example, that TV show Sister Wives? You know, that show about the guy with 4 wives and 18 kids? And they all look like they strictly eat boiled chicken and work at a Home Depot? There's proof right there that we can just get away with anything because there's 14 seasons of that show, okay? That's 3.5 seasons per wife. I'm straight, but that's incredible. That must suck living like that, dude. That must suck. Like living your life like that, you have to, like, before you do anything that's even remotely feminine, like liking when the sky is pink, you have to, like, preface it by saying you're straight. I'm straight, you know that, right? But all I'm saying, if the sky had a dick, I'd suck it. I'm straight though, I'm straight, okay? But I'm just saying, if the sky was a guy, I'd suck him dry. I'd put the cum in cumulonimbus, if you know what I'm saying. But I'm straight. All I'm saying is I would suck this guy's dick. Not this guy's dick, this guy's dick. What? Okay, we got one more video that I want to show you guys. It's a TikTok. I can't wait for you guys to see this. So it's from this page called Anxiety Couple.
Babe,
Yeah.
what's your biggest fear?
Honestly, the thought of losing you.
Wait, what?
Like, the thought of never waking up to you ever again. You're the only person that has ever made me smile.
Honey!
It was so cute how I caught him saying exactly what I told him to. I mean, maybe she actually tried to do this unscripted, and when she was like, hey, what's your biggest fear? He was just like, I don't know, the dark. I'm pretty scared of the dark. And she was like, no, You're supposed to say losing me, and then you're supposed to say a lot of more nice stuff, and then you cry, and then you go under the covers. But it's dark under the covers, that's scary.
Wait, what?
Okay, well, I'm sick to my stomach, so I think we'll end it there. That's all we're gonna look at today, all right? So in conclusion, I think straight people